So the negative side mentioned that the tax aspect isn't really a problem because the illegal workers do have an option to pay their income taxes through the program called ITIN. The ITIN system allows people without Social Security number to pay their taxes. But my question is, how legitimate and useful is this process? People like immigrants or not, citizens or not, already don't want to pay their taxes. And this ITIN system is kind of anonymous, like people without Social Security numbers are able to pay their taxes, but there's no accountability on your action. There's no there's nothing pushing them to actually go through this anonymous process. Also, they're saying the illegals are criminals. Yeah, we know that the illegals are already criminals, but they're already in the United States and working, and we need to guide them to go through the amnesty program. The amnesty program will grant them forgiveness so that they're actually able to go through naturalization process. It would enable them to be safe for the time being so they can go forth with the naturalization process. Also, the documentation problem was brought up as a negative side. It says that the process of illegals who have worked and resided for at least 5 years may run into big problems when being forced to provide documentation showing that they've worked here and resided for as long as 5 years. They can use anything from like expired visas that shows like when they first came here and when it was expired, bank stubs and residency proofs and gas receipts, grocery receipts, all these documentations from like government aid programs that they're receiving help from. Those can all be legitimate documents showing that they have been here. The documentation process will be shown to the ICE program so that they can grant them the amnesty. Also, they're defending that the current policy is fine, but Obama and McCain, Bill Clinton, they've all addressed this issue. They've said in presidential speeches and that the reform does need help and needs to be addressed. It needs to be done for once and for all. He said that it's a top priority and that we need to bring undocumented workers out of the shadows. And with the amnesty program, it'll aid them to go through the naturalization process.